Kärleksballaden All of Me tror jag nog alla har hört om. Mannen bakom låten heter John Legend. Han spelar i Sverige i veckan och Nyhetsmorgon träffade honom för en exklusiv intervju som ni ska få höra alldeles strax. Isabella Löwengrip, Blondinbella kanske ni känner henne som, och Pingis Hadenius kommer hit och berättar hur man sparar till sina barn. Hur ska man tänka? Vilka sparformer, och om man nu inte har så mycket att undvara, finns det ändå sätt man kan samla ihop en slant till barnen på. Vi ska också få smaka på Sebastians cheesecake och hans goda färskostar. Det här ser ju ljuvligt gott ut. Mums. Just det. Jaha, nej okej. Vi ska direkt kasta oss över John Legend faktiskt. Ni behöver inte vänta längre på honom. John Legend, alltså mannen bakom All of Me. Det pratade han med bland annat med Maria Forsblom när han träffade henne i veckan. Han spelade nämligen i Sverige i måndags.
I wrote the song when we were engaged to be married, and I wrote it about us and about our relationship and about her, and I think that's why it feels so real to people, is because it really is real to me. And I think the things that we feel, I think people all around the world feel the same thing. I think that's the power of the song, is that it expresses a universal feeling in a very personal way.
And what was it like when you sang it to her for the first time?
I sang it to her late at night. I whispered it to her almost, and she started crying.
Why do you whisper?
Because it was late and I was tired.
And what was her reaction besides the tears?
Oh, she loved it, and she knew that it was a special song, and you never know with these songs how big they're going to be. I think neither of us knew that it was going to become this massive #1 song around the world, but it's pretty amazing that it's happened.
How many times do I have to tell you, even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down, I'm around through every mood.
We have to talk about the music video. I love it. It's so beautiful and sensual. Was it a natural decision for you to have your wife in it?
Yeah, well, it was a natural decision for me to have my wife in it, and we shot it the week before we got married, in the city where we got married, and everything just felt very honest and true about it.
Love was in the air.
Absolutely, that was in the air, and it was just the perfect place and the perfect time to capture that video.
Because other famous couples, since your wife is a model, you're like both famous, they usually don't do things that media would like you to write about it. So it's going to be a huge talk about it. And this is definitely one of the things that media love to write about. Did you ever think about that?
Well, we've never hidden the fact that we love each other and that we're together. I understand the couples that want to keep their private lives completely out of the public, but we feel like it takes so much work to hide everything that it's just easier to live your life and not try so hard to hide everything for us. But I understand couples that won't do that and don't do that.
I don't wanna brag, but I'll be the best you ever had. I'll read you with the best stroke, freestyle with the breaststroke.
You've been in the spotlights now for some time. Is fame what you thought it would be?
Yeah, you know, fame has changed since I started out. We didn't really have social media when I first started 10 years ago. People didn't tweet or, Instagram or, I think there's more immediate connection with the fans now than it used to be. Part of the drawbacks to so much connectivity is that you get all the negativity as well as the positivity. And, for me, most of my interaction with my fans is very positive, but still, you're able to see the negative more, I think, because you can read what people say online pretty easily. And so you have to consciously filter that out, constantly not focus on the negative if you don't want it to weigh you down.
But are you sensitive in that way that it gets to you if you read those kinds of stuff?
Not really, not most of the time, but I think you do have to make a choice not to take in too much negative comments, negative energy. I think some of it can be constructive. Some criticism can be constructive, but a lot of it is just motivated by people who are in pain and want attention, and people who think that the best way to get attention is for them to be negative and crass, and sometimes you can't keep all that in your ears, and you can't look at all of that.
Han verkar vara en riktigt sympatisk kille, den där John Legend.